Cricket presents The Warmup. I'm your host, Ted Madden. This week we are crowning boys state champions. Let's get you warmed up. The boys are in San Antonio trying to finish off that season-long quest to become state champions. Let's preview some of our Metroplex teams who made it to the final destination. In the lineup, presented by So Chill Chips and Salsa. In 6A, DFW is represented by two teams and guaranteed to have one playing for a state championship, as Lake Highlands will meet DeSoto in a semifinal matchup Friday night. Lake Highlands has been ranked #1 the entire season and will be looking for its first title in 55 years. Junior Trey Johnson has been on another level in the postseason as he's showed off his elite skill set in each of the Wildcats' 5 playoff games. He averaged 22 points a game during the regular season, but put up 25 in Lake Highlands' dominating win over Byron Nelson in the Region 1 final. The Wildcats made 12 three-pointers against the Bobcats and are now on a 22-game winning streak. DeSoto isn't a stranger to the state's brightest lights. The Eagles are appearing in their 6th state tournament and have 2 titles in the past 14 years, including 2009 and 2016. Add to that, DeSoto has a 700 career win coach in Richard Bacon, and the Eagles most certainly have the edge in experience. DeSoto took some lumps in the competitive 11-6A district, but came out of it battle-tested. They are led by Jackson Davis and Arrington Cooper. While most of the state is hoping for a Lake Highlands Beaumont United final, don't look past the Eagles Friday night. Faith Family is the reigning 4A state champions and are making their 5th consecutive trip to the Alamo Dome. The charter school is stacked with superior basketball talent, including New Mexico commit Jaden Toppin. The Eagles will face Canyon Randle on Friday at 1:30. Brandon Thomas's team will be heavy favorites to win another 4A crown.
Switch to Cricket and get a free Samsung A14 with your new plan. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Enjoy the authentic flavors of ancient recipes. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
Mansfield Legacy came up short in its bid to make it to state, losing in the regional semifinal on a buzzer beater to Klein Oak. That means the next time we see Isaiah Manning, it will be in the purple of TCU. We caught up with him on the recruiting trail.
My name is Isaiah Manning. I'm a wing and I go to Mansfield Legacy High School. So their program is definitely on the ups. They're in the top 25 this year. They've been in it the whole year for like the first time in a lot of years. I like what their coaching staff is doing, and then it's like 20 minutes from my house, so it's just real convenient that way. I think my main strength is just versatility. Stuff like I can fill holes on a lot of teams. I shoot the ball pretty well, above 40% most of the time. And I think just being able to space the floor and be versatile as a wing is really valuable, especially in the direction basketball is heading. So I think that's the main thing that helps me as a player. I think it's great. I think just moving to Texas at all, I came from Vegas. As far as basketball, it just helped me more than anything else. I feel like I'm playing against some of the best guys in the country night in and night out. Like just in my district schedule, I get to face DeSoto, Cedar Hill. They got a bunch of state championships. Duncanville, obviously, as good as they are. So I think the level of competition is there. And then more in Mansfield specifically, it's a great environment. I love Legacy. The people at Legacy are great. The coaches that I've had, the ones that left and the ones that are still there, Coach Bookman, Coach Mitchell, Coach Gober, I've learned a lot from them. Just, them being in the state of Texas and coaching, they've learned a bunch. So on the court, I hope I can be remembered as a member of the first team to get us a state championship. But I think outside of that, I want to be remembered as somebody who cares about the community truly. So I'm going to try my best. I mean, I'm going to be 20 minutes away, try to come back, catch games if I can, help train kids, things like that. I think just somebody who's not, a lot of guys at the top athletes try to be bigger and better than everyone. But I think just being immersed in the community and being just like everybody else. I want people to know that.
With fast and powerful nationwide 5G on all plans, it's no wonder people who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
Tonight, it's the 5A semifinals, and DFW has a representative in each game. Let's preview those in the hype. Look who's back in San Antonio. That's right, the Kimball Knights. It's seeming like the Alamo Dome is their home away from home, as they are making their third straight trip there. However, Nick Smith's squad has come away empty-handed each year. This time, they bring an experienced team with 8 of the 11 players being seniors. Kimball will face Veterans Memorial out of San Antonio, making their first trip to state. The Knights will be making their 14th and have 7 state titles to show for it. Tejon Brown is Kimball's leading scorer at 18 points a game, but the Knights have proven to have 5 or 6 different guys step up at any given time. In the other semifinal, Mansfield Summit is playing a 6th playoff game for the first time ever. The Jags have been the closest thing to Florida Gulf Coast's old Dunk City team of 2014, as they have punished rims across the state. David Terrell and Richard Lamboye are serious finishers, while Frank Emu is a consistent ball handler and shot maker. They'll need everyone playing on a high level as they take on number 2 ranked Colleen Elliston tonight. Jamiron Keller is coming off a 32-point game, and Dion Ware is a steady playmaker for the 37-win Eagles. Whoever comes out of that one will be a tough draw in the state championship game. Last week, the Lipan girls won our defensive title belt. Let's talk about how they did it in the Buzz. In last week's 2A girls final, the Lipan Lady Indians came up with 7 steals and a 53-48 victory over Groover to win the state title. Lipan caused 13 turnovers to their 5, which was enough to eke out a 5-point victory. This week, it may be Faith Family's turn to hold up the belt. They are bigger and stronger than their 4A opponents at state and could use that to their advantage to make key defensive stops. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school basketball content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope you get out there and enjoy some great state action.